Hey, Simpsons fans, and welcome back to the Simpsons official channel. For over 3 decades, we've taken you on a wild ride through the streets of Springfield, parrying everything from classic films to political scandals. We've pushed boundaries, made you laugh, and maybe, just maybe, made you think. But did you know that one of our most critically acclaimed and beloved episodes caused such an uproar that the network president had to step in and we had to issue an apology in the very next episode? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the controversy behind the Season 4 masterpiece, A Streetcar Named Marge. Aired in 1992, A Streetcar Named Marge is, without a doubt, a fan favorite. It's an episode that has it all: incredible heart, razor-sharp wit, and a guest performance for the ages. The plot is simple, but powerful. Marge, feeling unappreciated and stuck in the drudgery of domestic life, decides to do something for herself. She auditions for a local community theater production. I'm auditioning for the role of Blanche Dubois. The play is a musical version of Tennessee Williams' classic A Streetcar Named Desire, hilariously retitled Oh Streetcar. And leading the production is the wonderfully eccentric and demanding director, Llewellyn Sinclair, voiced by the one and only Jon Lovitz. No, no, no. You must find your character. You are Blanche Dubois, a faded Southern belle whose kartashka, her little potato, has been washed away. Llewellyn sees something special in Marge and casts her in the lead role, but the parallels between the play and Marge's own life quickly become apparent. Homer is, well, he's Homer. He's completely unsupportive of Marge's new passion, putting down her aspirations and failing to grasp why this is so important to her. Scenes like that are genuinely tough to watch, and they form the emotional core of the episode. But believe it or not, Homer's boorish behavior wasn't what got us in hot water. No, the backlash came from something else entirely. Something loud, proud, and sung in perfect harmony. Before we get to the song, we have to give a shout out to the episode's brilliant subplot, where Maggie leads a silent rebellion at the Ayn Rand School for Tots to get her pacifier back. It's a perfect B-story and a fan favorite in its own right. But the real showstopper, the moment everyone remembers, is the musical itself. The songs in Oh Streetcar are some of the most memorable in our show's history. The medley that makes up the play's performance is a comedic tour de force, and it opens with a number about the city of New Orleans that, well, let's just say it didn't pull any punches. New Orleans, home of pirates, drunks, and whores. New Orleans, tacky, overpriced souvenir stores. If you want to go to hell, you should take a trip to the Sodom and Gomorrah on the Mississippi. Yikes! Now, from our perspective, the joke wasn't on New Orleans. The joke was on the hacky, over-the-top nature of musical theater. Our writer on this episode, the amazing Jeff Martin, explained on the Season 4 DVD commentary that his intention was to parody the opening number from Stephen Sondheim's Sweetie Todd called There's No Place Like London, which paints a similarly grim and grimy picture of its city. The song was meant to be from the mind of a flamboyant director like Llewellyn, not a literal takedown of a great American city. We thought the lyrics were so ridiculously over the top that no one could possibly take them seriously. We were wrong. On the night the episode aired, the Fox affiliate in New Orleans, WNOL, was flooded with calls from angry viewers who felt their city had been slandered. Hilariously, he did admit that not all the calls were negative. Some people actually called in to say they agreed with the song's lyrics. But the negative response was loud enough that it reached the highest levels of the network. The local station pressured the then president of Fox, Jamie Kellner, to address the situation. It was a huge deal. A cartoon had managed to spark a multi-state controversy. So what did we do? We did what we do best. We made a joke about it. Because of the scale of the controversy, the producers rushed to create a special chalkboard gag for the following week's episode. And there it was, for the whole world to see, written in Bart's signature scrawl: "I will not defame New Orleans." It was a quick, clever, and very Simpsons way to acknowledge the feedback without making a big, stuffy corporate statement. This tradition of meta commentary has continued throughout the show's run. You might remember another chalkboard gag from season 21 during the controversy surrounding South Park's Cartoon Wars episodes. Ours read, "South Park, we'd stand by you if we weren't so scared." Years later, in 2005, the streetcar episode sparked controversy again when a UK station aired it in reruns shortly after Hurricane Katrina devastated New Orleans. The timing was, of course, terribly unfortunate and insensitive, and the channel issued its own apology. But despite the firestorm, a streetcar named Marge is not remembered for its controversy. It's remembered for being one of the best. It consistently appears on top 10 Best Simpsons episodes lists from critics at places like The Times and Consequence. And that's because the heart of the episode wins out. The story isn't about New Orleans. It's about Marge finding her voice and Homer finally understanding her. The climax isn't the song. It's the moment Marge sees Homer in the audience, looking down and assumes he's bored and ashamed.